I miss y'all. Okay, I do.
Yo, we back.
Boys are back.
What's up?
It's been a while, bro. It's been almost collectively. It's been what 2.5 months?
At least 2 months, 2.5, man.
Man,
Dude, he was gone for a long time.
hey, I felt like I was in the underneath, like Tony Baker called it, the underneath,
Oh dang.
under here, or what was that show?
The Upside Down?
Ah, yeah.
I was just looking for it upside down.
Stranger Things.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, I had to try to catch up to what y'all was talking about. I'm like, yo, I had no.
Y'all
And so you said Stranger Things, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. No.
gotta understand, I hate group chats with a burning passion. With like a burning passion. Our group chat makes me laugh out loud in front of people I don't even know, bro. Like I just be on the train, just be like dying, bro. So trust me, when we come through and we don't see each other, bro, I'll be sad, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, oh my guys, bro. Like, oh my gosh, that group chat be having me crying, bro.
hey, if the gifts ain't in it, I'm sorry. Group chat
That's
is
facts.
trash.
That's facts. That's
It's
facts.
trash.
And all of us are gift talented. Like we are all gifted.
Hey, I got some heat.
Saved. I did the same thing. I started getting things saved up. I was like, no, I'm gonna need that one. I'm gonna need that one. I'm gonna need that one at some point.
Yo,
bruh. Oh my gosh.
After being on Clubhouse for so many months, bro, I got a lot. I got a lot already saved into the tuck, bro. But no, man, like it's been a while since we all been together. Like I said, like it's been about 2.5 months because we all just, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Cam with us traveling. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of some personal things.
Yeah.
I've been busy with work, busy with my book and all the other stuff. So it's good to have us all finally back together, even though we're probably going to have to go on another break here anyway because, you know, Christmas and, you know, New Year's.
But we ain't worried about all that.
We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that.
That's tomorrow's problems.
What T-Pain said you want to ruin the mood? Oh, I'm the only one that listen to T-Pain?
I think so.
What?
Well, T-Pain, like when he's talking or when he's singing?
When he's singing.
When he sing that?
Go Low. You never heard Go Low?
What year was that?
You asking me to remember some.
You talking about that Go
You asking,
Low?
Yeah. When he came in, he was like, slow down, you gonna ruin the move.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I didn't worry about it. We're gonna scratch that.
Right,
so look.
Oh, Miss y'all. So I do got a question because it's been a while since we did this. So question: what gifts did you think as a child were like trash gifts for Christmas, but now you'd be perfectly fine and happy getting them?
Clothes always felt dumb. Like I was just like, clothes? That probably says something about my upbringing, though. Like I probably said, like, shout out mom and dad, like they did good Christmas. Because anytime I got clothes, I was like, all right, but where's the stuff I'm looking for?
Like, hey.
So, but now I'm like, man, like if somebody threw me like a decent tee, like you know what I mean, or like somebody sent me a denim jacket or something like that crazy, I'd be like, oh bless you,
man.
But there's nothing you could have bought me. Like only time I like the clothes I wasn't even clothes. I got some sunglasses from my uncle, and I was like, that was fire. That's the only time I got clothes, and I was like, yeah.
This man said a denim jacket. I'm stuck on that.
Hold on.
Denim jackets cost money. People love you.
Hold on. I got a question.
I plead the fifth.
I got a question. How cool is it for your uncle to buy you your first, maybe not your first?
No, they were the first fly pair for sure.
Okay, so your first pair of sunglasses? I would never think of that as a gift. Like, just like, hey, man, here's some Ray-Bans, man. Go chill out.
Oh, yeah, my uncle came through. There were some Carreras. I don't know if that brand is Carrera, but like they had like they were crazy. Like there was some stuff that like I was in like 10th grade, but I was even younger in my grade, so I was probably like 14. Like that, rocking Carreras close to school, like you can't touch me, bro. My uncle used to hit me up with his old clothes, bro. So he had like an all white Versace shirt, bro. I was pulling up to school with an all white Versace shirt, bro. It was fire, bro. I messed it up because I ended up putting the chocolate in the pocket one day. Had a little brown spot on the pocket.
You put chocolate in the pocket. That rhymes, by the way. But you put what kind of chocolate was it? Like a candy bar?
Like a Hershey Square. I was 14. Fred. I'm sorry, Dash.
Whoever
Whoever you are today.
Oh, I can tell it's been a while today. Bringing out the government name. All right.
No, I didn't bring out the whole thing. I could have brought the whole thing out. You know I could have done that.
Yeah, you could have, but we've been fighting him, but it's cool.
Yeah. you just heard it.
Like, man, is that a scuffle?
Yeah.
You gotta call it a scuffle in the professional settings.
Yeah,
Scuffle.
Hey,
There's a scuffle out there.
Hey, can we talk about something?
What's up?
Can we talk about how when you got clothes as a gift as a kid, we understood how to fake it? Oh, thank you.
Yo,
this sweater that I didn't ask you for. Where's the Transformers?
And who taught us that? Like, who taught us that?
Life, bro.
It's just the natural instinct to be like, oh, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm gonna just be like,
Jeez,
thank
bro.
you.
Think about, they gave you socks, and you was like, oh,
Like, that's the moment we all learn how to lie, bro.
Man.
Like.
I think at that moment, well, depending on what age you were, I think at that moment you just realized, like, oh, the game's is over. I'm growing up now. Ain't no more action figures. It's just, it's like cash and clothes.
Check this out. Do you think about the fact that your parent probably watched you look for what you really want?
Yo.
Like they had an eye. They like. I'm gonna box this one up extra different because this is what he really want, and let's see what he get to looking for. And you looking for what you want, but you finna find what you ain't asked for, like the socks. And you finna be like, yo, I did not ask for no coat. What is this?
I always feel like them parents that be like, we got you an Xbox One, what's the new one, Xbox Series X, and they open the box and there's clothes in there, and it's like, you thought you was getting. I'm like, yo, first of all. Black parents, y'all messed up for that because I ain't never seen no white family do. First of all, let's just be real. The white kid go shoot the whole family. He gonna shoot the house up. You do that to him. So that's why you can't do that.
That's how you start a villain origin story, right?
Exactly,
there,
right there, bro. Exactly.
Like, I remember one year my dad for Christmas, he gave me a present, right? So I opened it. And it was a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like the box was like a fan.
Word.
And like I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, and just like how you were saying, like, oh.
Wait,
Okay.
it was a fan?
The box was a fan. But inside the box was like a Game Boy Color with Pokemon in it.
Genius.
It was.
Here's the real thing. Did he give you are we talking about the big one that like the floor, like, you know what I mean? Like the big box fan or the small fan box?
No, so like the box is probably about like this big. And like I ripped it open because I'm thinking like, oh, what is this? And then I saw it and like that was my instant reaction. And something just told me just like open it up to look at the fan because I just wanted to look at my disappointment like face to face.
He's like, this can't he's like, this can't be real. This can't be real.
No, but like I remember doing that to my girl for 1 year for Christmas. And then I got her I wrapped up her present and I put it in a Captain Crunch box. So for Christmas, she thought that she got like a box of Captain Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't open it until like later, but when she opened it, she was like, "Oh, like I think I had I got her a iPod Mini, and I had like a little engraving on the back or something like I love you or something like that."
Oh, that's sweet, man.
That's cute, man.
Yeah.
What was her reaction?
Wait a second. I want to get to that, but I also want to get to the fact you said it was a box of what again?
Captain Crunch.
Now, was there still Captain Crunch in the box when she got it?
No, but I made it. But like I put like. I forgot what I put in there, but I put something in there to put some weight to it, to make it feel like it was like an actual like box of cereal.
Okay, because I'd easily like do the contact and like, let me shake this thing out real fast. But continue. What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna ask, like, what was her reaction?
Oh, she liked it. It was a pleasant surprise for her. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. No.
Oh, you talking about the box? Oh,
I'm talking about when she initially saw the box. Yes.
Same initial reaction I had when my dad did it to me. Like, oh, because this was early in a relationship too. I think this was like maybe like year 2, maybe year 3 or something like that, bro. It was hilarious, man. No, I'm definitely doing that to my kids though.
Oh man, I like.
Just don't do the Xbox PlayStation joint.
Oh no. I'm not playing.
That's
with games,
extreme, bro. That's pain. That's pain. Like I don't like that. Just sounds it's painful to them kids, bro. They be looking like when I leave out this house, I'm never seeing y'all again. That's how they look.
They get the plotting your end.
Yeah,
I can't
bro.
wait
Like
till
I'm
you
not.
retirement age.
Yeah.
You going to a home.
So for you, what would your gift be? You said clothes. What would yours be?
Like, like I only got like one gift I really didn't like that was clothes based, and it was just like, cause I really didn't like it wasn't like really like that. Like my parents weren't just like that, but my dad got me a coat once, and I'm gonna be honest, he thought it was the flyest basketball coat ever. It was like the Hornets.
I thought you told me about this.
I talked about this. I got it for Christmas, bro. This was the biggest, roundest coat. Like I got called all kind of blueberries behind that coat. Like I was so mad. Like they was like, I'm like, that's an ugly coat. I'm like, man, bro, I can't.
I bet that thing fly now though. I bet that thing would go for like 300
low
now.
key,
Like
low key, it probably would. But I hated that coat. I hated that coat. I'm like, bro, what is that?
Man, I think for me, it's socks. Like,
Man, get out of here, bro.
bro, I could, bro.
Get
Listen,
outta here.
if somebody bought me a pair of socks right now, I'd cry, bro. I need socks, bro.
Man, look.
I need socks.
Hey,
Listen. I know my birthday
not
coming up
wrong.
and Christmas coming up. I'm looking at you right now, camera. Listen, only one person's allowed to do that, okay? Because I know this pod gonna go out, and everybody gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna get some socks. No, okay. I don't need 12 people getting me pairs of socks.
Hey,
sure?
I'm sure.
Hey, man.
I'm sure.
I need 12 people giving me socks.
Man.
No.
Man.
Hey, my toenails is strong, bro.
Gee.
Like the bone is strong. It cut through the.
Bro, you want to hear something worse? You want to hear something worse? My heels are so dry that when I put the sock on, the back of it just fall out and make a hole in it. Like it just go through this, and I try to fix it onto my foot, and as I try to pull it to get up to my leg,
Bro,
that's how dry my heel is, bro.
you talk about, that's rough. First off, that's
No,
rough.
literally, it's rough. Yes.
But you talked about like your toenail ripping like a hole in the sock, bro. Have you ever had that happen to you, and like now you walking around outside, and it happens at the worst time possible, and now only your big toe is outside the sock, but the rest of your toes is inside the sock?
Hold on, can I add an extra one?
Mm-hmm.
And the string is like caught under the nail.
Oh, that is a horrible feeling.
It's like, look,
And before you judge us, we know you've been there.
man, everybody been there.
Everybody been
Do
there.
you know how like it infuriates me how expensive these things are.
But like for real though.
Like they will charge you about $20 for a pair of like 5 socks, bro. And for two t-shirts, they'll charge you about $25.
Boy, if you don't go to Foreman Mills, nigga, what you talking about? Like, man, I don't pay no
Bruh.
$20 for no fat. Boy, you wearing Hanes. That's your problem.
I'm not even
You
wearing.
know what?
I'm not even wearing
Hey,
no brand,
hey,
bro.
hey.
I'm wearing Hanes, that's for sure. I know that. I know
y'all
that's
better go get
I
them
got
Foreman
expensive
Mills.
socks. My not expensive, but it's called the Hanes X Temp socks. You ever seen them before?
What?
That thing's X Temp. X Temp. Keep your feet nice and neutral. They don't sweat too much. They cozy.
I need to
All
get-
black.
yeah, look,
Bro, I
yeah.
mess with them socks, bro.
I
But
need to-
they definitely $20 for like 12 pair.
I need to get some.
I
See,
might
you
need to.
but see, you mentioned Foreman Mills, bro, but just like some of the stuff that's not name brand rips easy, or it either shrinks in the wash, bro. And the next thing you know, like some socks that fit me comfortably, now they're like 4-5 sizes too small.
I've never known sock comfort. What are you talking about? What? I've never picked out a set of socks for comfort.
Bro, I don't know what you're doing with your life, bro.
What is you doing?
I need comfort.
Where am I at?
I need comfort with my socks, bro. I can't just
Yeah,
walk
bro.
around with some uncomfortable
Comfort?
socks.
I'm not gonna lie to
Yes.
you, bro. Like, so you just be buying socks for
Yes.
what? What's your principle when buying socks?
You might as well
Nothing.
walk away, bro.
Absolutely nothing. I
Just,
need
just
to,
because they're
cause society said I gotta put it on.
so you
With
got
my
so
shoes.
would you be out here barefoot
Yes,
if you could?
yes, yes.
Really?
What? I grew up with the
Feet sweating
Belizean.
off.
Hey, I
Feet
grew
sweating
up.
off.
I grew up with the Belizean kids down the street, and we Belizean,
Belizean.
whatever.
I don't know, bro. That was
Whatever. we used to race down the street barefoot. Hey.
So you built for the war?
Hey,
Built for it.
feet strong. All right, strong.
Bruh, I'm just not trying to see you out here with your toe coming out the top of some Air Force Ones.
Man.
Talking about you say you punt through your socks.
Strong.
Man, to go through them leather shoes, bro. Oh,
Hey.
shoot.
I'm surprised these moccasins holding up. But hey, I got a question. Have y'all seen Harder They Fall?
Not yet.
I have.
I'm trying. Dang it, bro. I wish I'd have tried to watch it this past weekend.
Well, see, it wasn't exactly anything I wanted to see direly. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched it literally last week, and it's been out for probably about like half a month now, almost something like that. And
Yeah.
OG was watching it and I caught it. Like. Yeah.
So it's good. I take it.
I liked it.
All right.
I liked
It's on my list. It's on my list, but you know, I got a lady now, so I gotta wait. So I understand your pain now. Remember when you was talking about, and I was like, "Come on, bruh." Now I get it now.
Yeah, son,
I get it now.
like,
You can't really just be.
Yeah. Unless you had that conversation, then it's all right. But if you don't have that conversation, then it's like
The real trick is that like I get so excited, I'll be like, "Hey, I want to see that movie." She's like, "Oh, I want to see it too." I just had to shut up. Like I just gotta shut up and not say that I want to see that movie. That I can watch it by myself and it's not a big deal. But you know, I mean, I want to watch it with her, but also we don't have a schedule that lines up like that. So then it's like, you know, anybody trying to be watching 4 movies a week. The way I like to watch, how many movies I want to watch? We have to watch like 4 movies a week to get anywhere. So
I feel like.
First of all, what? Hey man, what is wrong with y'all? Hey, look, I start.
Don't talk to me until you're there, bro.
Hey, what? I start wars in my relationship. Okay, like, oh, you just gonna watch this without me? Yes.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Hey, y'all don't stir the pot.
You know, listen.
Is that toxic?
Hey, you want to go there?
Are
Can
we
we go there?
going there?
Is that toxic?
Can we go there? Listen, bro. You want to hear something funny, bro? I definitely stirred a pot, but I'm starting to realize how bad that is for my long-term health. Like how bad it is, bro. Like first of all, I mean, y'all know, like me and her have been friends for a minute, right? So stirring a pot is something I naturally did because it was just always funny for us. We could laugh it off, ha. It ain't like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
That thing sticks now.
Mm-hmm.
So now
It sticks to memory.
The other day, here's how I know I'm learning. The other day, she texted me. She was like, "Hey, I'm about to like head over here. That you gonna meet me on the train?" And I was like you gonna get out of work soon as we meet me on the train? I was like, "Nah." And she was like, "Ha, okay." And then my response was about to be, "I ain't trying to have you mad at me for not being there on time." And I was like, "Ooh, there's a better way to go about this." You know, I said, do. I said, I just don't want to stress you out, babe. Kissy face emoji.
Bruh, listen, it's
an art.
It's an art. It's a science
art.
to it. Because like,
let me stop y'all right here. Cause what y'all about to do is give away all your key secrets.
oh no.
No, I hear you. I told her that already because I just thought it was so funny. I was like, man, I really saved myself. Like I almost killed myself.
Did she agree?
She was like, yeah, it was good. Yeah, she laughed. But now, I mean, I'm not gonna tell her every time I do it. It was just the one time I thought it was way too funny not to do it. But also, I'm realizing that I can't tell her every time, even though I think it's funny. I gotta tell my dogs.
Well, see, I mean, like for me, it's kind of rough because like I'm a sarcastic person. So
yeah,
like I can't like, bro, because I try to really not be sarcastic, and sometimes it just kind of sort of slips out, and then I'll be trying to run out there and catch it. It's like it'd be like a dog getting out the gate, and you'd be like, "No, come back!" And bro, it'd be too late, bro. And I already bit somebody, and like now you just gotta sit there and just deal with the punishment, bro. Like it's rough, bro. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just got. Like, I talk to people differently, you know what I'm saying? And, like, sometimes you just get so comfortable, you be having a nice conversation, and you just let it fly. Because I can just let sarcasm fly like breathing, bro. I can. But, like I said, like, I try my best to, like, try to keep it in the pocket and just be like, okay. Like, it be so... It's...
If this is y'all stirring the pot, then I'm throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Like... Boy, I need to go to therapy, dog.
Bro, listen,
Yo.
man.
Look.
Listen, man. Like Cam said, like stirring the pot could be, you know, a detriment to your health, bro. Like I don't, bro. Listen,
This is mild.
listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I have been in a relationship for almost 12 years now. It'll be 12 years in January, my guy.
Well, that speaks to it.
Yes.
Commitment.
So for me, stirring the pot, nah, bro. I'm good, yo. I like peace, and that's not to say that, you know what I'm saying, like my girlfriend is like wild or something like that. No, it's just that you do certain things so you can have peace and harmony in the crib, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? You can
And you
walk
want to love them well too. Like, there's a part of that too.
Have you ever been in the crib and it's cold? I'm not talking about like outside temperature, but like, have you ever just been in the crib and it's just like it's tension, but it's only coming from one side? Bruh, don't nobody want that. No, son, no. That is terrible.
I need help.
Bro, it is. You do, bro. It is terrible. Like, no, son.
You
no.
ain't never just sat there?
And cause chaos?
That's my problem. You know what? I like hindsight, like listening to y'all and looking back at my life. I'm like, I poke the bear every time. The bear's there. I gotta. So you mad?
Yo, and I'm just saying, like, I've been there. Like, I have been there, and this is where I'm at now. That's all I'm saying. You don't stir. No, I stirred it, and I learned. I said, you know what? Maybe for the longevity and the like sanity, my own sanity, I don't want to do this no more.
I feel y'all.
It's like, bro.
Y'all maturing.
It's like you gotta know what girl you with. Some girls are with it. Like some girls, they'll like you could like y'all can fry each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the relationship. I've seen relationships back where they just fry each other back and forth. Ain't nobody feeling hurt because they know it's all a joke. You know what I'm saying? And it works. And I look at that at bewilderment because it's just like, bro, that would never fly in my relationship at all, bro. I can't let that joke fly. If I let that joke fly, I'm not living to see another day.
Oh man.
Or I'm not ready to take what comes after my joke.
And that's a scary place to be too.
That's
Sometimes you let something slip, but you be sitting there like, oh, please don't end me right now. Please don't end me right now.
And then they choose to end you, and you just be sitting there just like
you did that to yourself.
Yeah, and you got to sit there and eat it.
Eat it.
And you just be like, all right.
You wasn't even hungry.
Oh.
Not even hungry.
Bro.
I bet it tastes like spam.
It does. Cold spam. Spam has been in the fridge, bro.
Y'all gonna stop shooting on spam.
No.
Y'all gonna stop.
No, absolutely not. No.
You eat spam still?
Listen.
You gotta remind yourself
No.
of the struggle. You gotta remind yourself where you came from. You sound like one of those people that don't pay their phone bill on time just so they can get that whole thing of, yo, you need to pay your bills so you can keep yourself humble. You sound like that right now.
Listen.
But it's cool though, because I still eat ramen noodles. And I ain't got to.
True, you do that.
It ain't.
But here's the thing. With spam, here's the thing. Have you ever had a spam musubi before?
I don't even know how to pronounce the last word you just said.
Spam musubi. When I was in Hawaii, they have this thing called spam musubi. They take a slice of spam. It's okay. It's all right. Quick detour.
I just knew it.
They cut a slice of spam, fry it up on both sides, put it on a bed of rice, like a square bed of rice, and then wrap it in seaweed. Bussin'. Now, especially if it's like a teriyaki spam on the rice, wrap it in seaweed. It's bussin'.
First off, you said seaweed.
That's the most ghetto sushi I've ever heard of. First of all, so here's my problem. I forgot who I was just talking to about this. Like literally a couple days ago.
We gotta be careful. We're not doing a food thing.
We not.
Okay.
So here's the thing. What is the SP
I don't know.
refers to? Nobody knows.
SP and what?
We can look it up.
Yes.
Should we look it up?
The SP and spam?
Yes.
I thought.
Wait. There's like,
spam is an acronym?
that's what I'm saying. Like it's an acronym. I thought it was just one word, spam.
No, because I mean, what is it? What is the SP? What is the?
I thought you
AM?
was gonna ask what the meat is, because I have no idea what the
Because
meat is.
it closely sounds like ham. So I've always took it. Some part of that is pork. So I'm like, okay, it's ham, mixed with something, so they called it spam. This is my thinking.
Right.
So what is the SP part? That's always been my question. What is it?
Interesting. You want to look it up?
No.
Okay.
Spiced
Me neither.
ham or something? I don't know.
Spiced
Bro.
ham?
I don't know in the can, bro. I don't know. Not because now that we're not gonna do it food. All right. No, we need. All right.
All right. You want to welcome everybody to the pod?
Yes. Thank you. 30 minutes in. Yeah. So
Yeah.
welcome. Welcome to Reset the Vibe. I do not know the number. It's been a while. But, you know, we back in full force, ladies and gentlemen.
This still 50.
We still in the 50s.
I just don't. We're never gonna have it right.
It's 50 something.
Yeah, we're not
50 something. Yeah,
It's
okay.
50 something.
yeah, it's 50 something. We're not in 60s yet. But
50.
to my left, we got Cam.
You're.
To my right, returning. The prodigal son. Go ahead.
First of all, dang, right? Like,
That's tough.
First of all, this podcast ain't holy. First of all, first of all, second of all, you just made it sound like this was like a wrestling comeback, like a boxer going and returning. No,
From the streets.
what's the word?
From the streets.
Yeah, that's what he meant to sound like.
The hobo we found in the back alley.
Yo,
Oh, man. No, bro. It's good to have you back, bro.
Ah, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Man, I missed y'all. It was like I had to find something to do with my Thursdays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Mondays. It was a long week. It was a long week. Month.
Yeah.
How long was I gone?
about a month and a half, I think. 2 months.
Month and a half.
Month and a half. Yeah, month and a half, two and a half months. I don't know, bro. I love
Yeah,
it.
time. Everybody was doing a lot during that time, so it was like it felt like a long time, but a lot was happening too.
For sure. I wanted to hit on this because on the drive here, I was like, I'm gonna cook you. So did you notice in the chat? He was like, yo, he put the address, everything. You good? I'm like, huh? Of course I knew what you meant. But I'm like, huh? Like, you good? Like, I mean, all right, ghost. Super. And like, he stopped replying, like, nigga, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you no more. It's like, what? Like, I'm like, yo, this man cold. It was like I ain't talking to you right now. Get out of here. Street,
You
right?
know,
Like,
Yo, text game is interesting.
It's weak, is what it is. Like that's a nice way of saying weak.
You said it, not me, but
Yeah,
like,
that's a nice way of saying weak. I gotta know what I am.
Cause like I could text you and then you won't hit me back for days, and then I'll be like, oh okay, word. And then when I talk to you about it, I'll be like, oh yeah, well this podcast is working. I was off that day, so that's why I ain't respond. I'm like, oh okay, word. And then we have instances with Darius, and you know, it just, yeah, man. So what's up with
My
that?
text game is weak. I told y'all, like my text game is weak.
To everybody
text game is
except
weak.
your girl. And
No.
moms.
It's weak for her too. It's weak for her too. It's weak for moms too.
And she cool with it?
Yes. We see each other too often for it not to be okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if I ain't see her for like weeks and weeks, like it'd be a problem. But like we see each other all the time, so it's like it's all right. Like you know. And she also she's been my friend for the last 4 years, so she understands that my text game is weak. She didn't expect it to go up all of a sudden just because things were different. I am what I am. I'm weak.
So who has? I'm bad, bro. I'm gonna let you get your question off. Hold on 1 second. So who would you say is your strongest text back game to?
Ooh.
If it's not your girl and it's not your mom's.
it gotta be my dude.
No,
My dude.
I think it's one of them too. It's the strongest it is, but it's weak everywhere. Like it's weak.
He like it's
Weak. You know, actually, I take that back. Probably Juan, yo. My text game is probably the strongest with Juan. Honestly, but we don't text a lot. But it's just like if he texts me, then I'll probably back at him real fast. Like that. Like it's cool. But that's about it. Like again, everybody knows who I am though. So there are times where Juan send me something like that, and I'm gonna get back to him for like 4 days. I'm trash. Like I'm trash.
I know not to text if I'm in trouble.
Man.
An emergency. Be
Right.
like,
If I
hey,
see
yo,
something that's like
I need help.
pressing, it's like pressing. I'm like bet. But some things are just like I'll get that to that later, and I just don't know. I just forget.
I forget. I feel you on that. I'm forgetful. Like it's just in general. Like if you ask me something and if I say I'm gonna do something, you gotta remind me that I said that I was gonna do something.
I know.
man, 'cause I was just like, cause I'm like, dang, I'm like, all right, bro, going. I'm like, what you mean? And it's like 11, and then it's like 4:00. I mean, you good? I'm like, bro, I forgot all about it. Like what? I'm like, you lucky.
I'm gonna run this back. I forget low key how it all planned out.
And then I'm like, once he felt like I wasn't gonna be there, he was like, I ain't talking to this chat. Get out of here. Like, I was like, oh.
Bro, like my text game is okay. I like to think that I get back in a timely fashion to folks. You know what I've noticed in these last couple of years? I miss my phone being dry.
Huh?
Interesting.
I miss my phone being dry.
Interesting.
So
peculiar statement.
So I'm a GM like at my place of work, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of like texting and phone calls and emails and stuff like that I get like every day. Mm-hmm. But even outside of that, still the volume has been going up, and I'm just like, bro, I get anxiety with my phone because like I feel like I have to have it around me. Mm-hmm. So I can check it like every 30 minutes. It's not even because I want to check it to be on social media or something like that, or like, nah, it's just in case like an important call or text come through, which I gotta respond. And I hate that. I just want my phone to just be across the room for like a whole day or hours upon hours, and then for me to come and check it, and then, you know, maybe it's like 1 or 2 text messages or something like that. Nah, bruh. Nah. It's trash. I miss my phone being dry. I used to pray for days. I'm like, yo, I want people hitting me up. I want like the text messages. I want the thing like on social media that you be seeing. Like people be having like 45 text messages in the corner that they ain't replied to or something like that. I'm like, yo, I want that. Now that I got it, I don't want none of this, bro. I don't want none of it. Careful what you pray for.
Check this out. I realized that there's a certain level of codependency in the workplace. I don't like that.
Talk about it.
You got to be able to work without me. Because here's my thing. And this is a secret most people don't know. I don't have no notifications on my phone. And I turn the sound off. My phone be on silent always. Uh-huh. So if it don't vibrate and it's not immediately next to me, I don't know anybody's trying to get in touch with me, ever. So it's like, unless I have my phone in my hand when you call, I don't know you call until I look at my phone. And I'll be like, oh, okay, and I'm scrolling. And I'm like, oh, why does green got a little red next to it? Oh, somebody called me. Let me see who that is. Like, that's how it is. I
like how you just explained a manual do not disturb. That was DIY stuff. Do not disturb right there, bro.
I haven't gotten the hang of do not disturb. I haven't gotten the hang of it.
The hang of you just clicked it.
It never works for me. Like, people still be calling.
This man had 18 iPhones and he's still a caveman with these phones.
Wrong. I've had two.
It's exaggeration.
It was hyperbole, buddy.
I ain't read that. That went over my head. It was just like, no, it's been 2. I ain't rich. I gotta let the world know I ain't got no money. The world gotta know that I ain't got no money at all. Believe me, I ain't got nothing. But
man,
no, like I don't. Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's my life.
Are you gonna change that? Like
no,
when your kids get older?
Absolutely not.
When your kids
no.
Yeah, you might need to change that when your kids get older.
For the public, I don't care they hear this. No. No. Leave me alone for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Cause look, this is my thing. I'm like always like I'm gonna turn this thing around. No, but like I mean eventually yes, but like more than likely I got my phone in my hand. Like not always, but like a good majority of the time. So it's like if you ain't catching me at high point hours, like I'm gonna get at you. Like it's like once I see it, I'm gonna reply. But like for the most part, if I ain't got my phone, I'm not answering it. I'm not answering it. It's always like I don't know, bro. Like my mom calls me more than anything, and that's why I got my phone. Like that. Yeah. That's really why I have it. Other than that, nobody calls me. Nobody like they like, hey, You know, you send the money? Yes. All right. The phone is just dry.
Said I get no respect.
Rodney Days would feel like
I
it.
get no respect,
bro. So, speaking on that, have y'all seen True Story? Either of y'all Netflix?
What is that?
Yeah, I started watching it. I ain't finished it yet.
I ain't finished either. I got 3 episodes to go. It's with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes on Netflix.
Can I be real about it? I thought this was really dumb. This feels like when O.J. Simpson said, "If I would have done it." When he's about to come out with a book or a story about, if I would have did it, this is what I would have done. Because this nigga is literally playing a character just like himself in the movie about a murder and calling it True Story. Come on, bro.
Hey, yo, I ain't put that together.
yo, when I saw it, I was like, when I started watching, I was just like, this seems kind of dangerous. Seems like people gonna start snooping around you now, big dog. Got a whole thing. Literally, it just looks like he's playing himself in this movie, and it's got a different kid. The dude don't even have like a name. He's just called Kid, like the kid. That's his like the name of the character, and it's just Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart playing Kevin Hart. It's even where the character's even based from where he's from. Like everything about it's just him, bro. Like,
but it's him in a serious role. It's him not being, the short sidekick that he's in, like, majority of his movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually, like...
What's the plot?
I don't know how I could tell you that without spoiling it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it
but
at all.
For the listener.
Spoiler alert. Now go.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're going to talk about this for, like, the next, 3, 4, 5 minutes, okay? So, this is going to be spoiler alert. You got your warning right now for True Story, okay? Y'all good? Cool? 3, 2, 1. Word. So, in the show, he's having a good time. Like, he's on the rise, being like a comedic star and all this other stuff. So he has like...
Low key, that's literally what I wanted to get to. But go ahead.
That's it?
I just wanted to understand the plot, because while you were saying, like, it's like OJ. So it's like...
I get you.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah, so he got that, like, he got like a small team around him. Like, he got like a bodyguard, like he got a manager. He
Is
got
this
a person
about the sex team joint?
No. But he has like a brother who makes a lot of bad decisions, who's Wesley Snipes, right? That's who plays his brother.
Right.
So they go out and celebrate him, on his rise and all this other stuff. His brother wakes him up in the middle of the night because, he brought a girl home. Kevin did, and they found out that she's dead. So Kevin's brother, who's Wesley Snipes, decides he was like, yo, we gotta do something. And Kevin Hart's like freaking out, like he don't know what to do. And Wesley Snipes like, yo, listen, I'll take care of it, I just need you to be cool. And so Kevin's like, all right, go ahead, take care of it. So they get this dude that removes the body and stuff like that, right?
Mob energy.
A cleaner.
Well, kind of, but just like mob energy, like Greek mob energy.
Yeah.
That went over your head. Keep going.
No, I heard it. It just wasn't necessarily what it was.
Yeah.
Like this role is a little bit more deeper than just that.
Yeah. So then the guy, the cleaner or whatever, he sits there, he tells Kevin like the price. And he's like, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? No, yeah. Because the guy told him that he wants him to pay him $500,000 every month for a year, which equals up to $6 million, if my math is right.
Yeah.
And Kev is like, yo, bro, like I'm not. That's what? Why am I paying this? So he asks him a whole bunch of questions about like how he got the body out of the girl and whatnot, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They go back and forth. They have a little bit of banter and stuff. And Kev winds up killing the cleaner guy. Like he comes up behind him with like a iPhone charging cord and strangles him to death. That's all in the first episode.
That's a slippery slope.
Oh, absolutely. It keeps getting worse from that, but that's the premise of the story. Is them trying to, from that point on, like hide what just happened, right? And little things happen here and there. So essentially, it's a murder mystery, type joint.
And it's
with Kevin Hart, like,
and it's kind of wild because like from the premise of everything, like how the trailers was, you would just think that Wesley is, you know what I'm saying, the mess up, the screw up. He's gonna get Kevin in a lot of trouble. So you're going in with the expectation of this whole thing is going to be Kev dealing with, you know what I'm saying, Wesley Snipes' mess. And then Kev just has like a character shift moment where he becomes like the villain and just kills old boy. Just like, yo.
Like, that was just shocking. The whole, you're just thinking, dang, okay, he's gonna pay him his money. All of a sudden, you like, oh, while he's choking him, you're kind of just like, oh, he's gonna let him go before he, like, you know. Then he's like, oh no, this man is dead. Like,
yeah.
what?
And you kind of piece together, like, he asked dude the questions about how he got rid of the body because Kev was gonna kill him anyway, so he wanted to know how he got rid of the body so he can get rid of his body.
Essentially.
Yeah. It's wild.
And he
I'm not watching it. Like, not even a little, not
no,
even
it's
a
okay.
little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. It's one of those shows that, like, you, when the episode's in the middle of it, you like, it's probably the last episode I watch, and then right when it gets to the end, you like, dang, here we go again. Like, dang, this ending got me on the next episode, so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. So spoilers is over with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't really seen nothing that I too much like. I seen like a couple of holiday movies. I don't know,
Yeah.
like,
Bruh, King Richard.
Is it?
Oh, you talking about the Will Smith movie with Serena?
Will Smith needs an Academy Award for that role, and he keeps getting slept on because he should have won it for Ali. That was hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's another film he did. 7 Pounds is fire. But this right here, bruh, this man needs his award. He needs his award. Like, this he
He didn't get one for Pursuit of Happiness?
Nope. Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, he didn't get one for Pursuit of Happiness. Did he?
What? Bro, I was balling.
Yeah, NAACP award, obviously.
Bro, I was balling.
I've never seen
Pursuit of Happiness?
none of those.
Don't watch Pursuit of Happiness.
Or
Enjoy your life.
You a dad too,
Yeah, you don't want to see that, but that's somehow you weeping. Yeah, you were dead.
Weeping?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like a freshly teenager when I seen Pursuit of Happiness, bro.
I think it's hard to watch, bro. And as a father, you're gonna have a hard time watching that.
Hey man, you could have watched Kim's Convenience.
I almost tried that the other day.
It's good.
I ended up watching the IT Crowd instead.
My girl was starting to watch what's that show called? Kimmy Schmidt or something like that?
Yeah, Unbreakable.
Yeah, Unbreakable. But no, you know what's low key kind of funny, and which I thought it was trash because the first episode was trash. Southside.
Oh, Southside gets better. I watched that first episode and was like, I'm done, bro. I'm not watching that.
Exactly right, but like Chance on his IG, like because he's on the show, I guess in the second season.
Oh, okay.
And like the clips that I saw was like, yo, this is funny. I could see myself watching this. So like I started watching like a couple episodes, and the episodes I watch, they're better than the first one. They're not as much better, but it's bearable. The first episode was like so trash, bro. Like I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it was weird.
And I was just like,
but now are you trying to tell me that the rest of the show is good, or the rest of the show is just mediocre enough to watch?
It's mediocre enough to watch.
Nah, I'm not selling for that no more. I got Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
No,
I ain't selling for mediocre no more, bro.
No, I don't know. Listen, I'm not telling you for that. I'm just saying, like, I just want to try to watch it until the second season where I can see Chance in them episodes and see if like the episodes themselves got better in that season, or is it just specifically the scenes that Chance is in that it's funny.
It's probably not even more funny. It's just like Chance is there. Cool. Yay, we love Chance. Everybody loves Chance.
No. I mean, like, it's not even the fact that he's there. Like, it's Chance. It's just the fact that scene that he was in, it was funny. Like it could have been played by anybody, but this is the fact that that's what I'm saying. I can show y'all the clip after we done.
So here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like the closest thing I get to like a guilty pleasure show is probably like Archer. Like that's like my guilty pleasure show.
Okay.
I could never get into Archer. I didn't laugh at it, bro. It's like South Park. Like South Park is hit and miss for me.
Right.
South Park is in a league of his own. That's just a different thing.
Yeah, but it's a hit and miss thing for me though.
Archer is like almost genius.
What?
Yes, Archer.
That's the same thing y'all said about BoJack Horseman, and I just looked at
BoJack Horseman is actually good.
I have no business on that one.
BoJack
I didn't say it was
Horseman,
bad, but you said genius.
Archer.
You saying genius, bro?
Do you remember that episode?
Don't use that word.
Hold on.
I feel like this is when I said bang.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not what it said.
Hold on. I can justify
bang.
mine. He can't justify that. I can justify mine. Archer. You don't. So you don't think it's a well written show? It's not a well written show. You don't.
like
Gee,
genius though.
bruh, that is a funny show. I followed it for like literally like 5 seasons. Like
Okay.
it was the dialogue, the dialogue between Pam, Cyril, and Lana. Archer and
I feel like
his
genius
OG
is-
Mallory.
Genius is a
It
word
was-
that I say for very slim, very things, right? Like genius, like not for.
Not okay. So let's not talk in the realm of like progressively edgy kind of shows, like
Okay.
Gossip Girl and all of that. Like
Sure.
we're not talking in that realm.
Okay.
So we're talking about cartoon written shows for adults.
Yes.
So along the lines of South Park,
Right.
Family Guy, The Simpsons,
Okay.
Archer's Genius.
I haven't watched enough to be able to argue, but I just don't use the word genius sparingly like that. So, but
So-
okay, if you say it's a show
It's
opinion.
so they got an episode where the one of the main characters, Lana, right? Her dad works as a biomedical engineer, I think, or
Okay.
like that. So, right. So he comes up with a way to turn algae into fuel for a car. So through this episode, they're like people trying to like get to the secret, right? So this guy who ends up working for the CIA comes, offers this man a gang of money, and he just sells it, right? Right? Why ExxonMobil in outside of the show in real life just released like that they're looking to go into biodegradable fuel using algae. The show is genius. It was literally genius, and it was hilarious. It was funny if you watched it.
Cam, I don't know if I should be saying this on air, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You remember that episode? We ain't gotta say which episode, right?
Yeah.
But you remember that episode where you were there but you weren't really there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of had that moment for like the past 3 minutes that you was talking, bro. I was not here, bro. I kind of just spaced. I have no idea what you're
Fair
talking
enough.
about.
Hey,
I don't
I
like.
heard
I
you.
wanted to be here. I did, but when you started talking about it in the plot, I was just like, "Oh man, this." I can see why I did not ever watch Archer, but I remember that you was talking, and I remember that this camera was watching me. So now I gotta look at you. Yeah, bro. I don't Archer. No, bro. I just no.
You dare got something to say and you watch Vampire Diaries?
I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's better.
Oh, bro.
Don't act like I'm sitting
can I
here.
take us on a hard segue real fast?
Yes,
please.
save us from
I
this.
started today. I started this new thing where now when I say something that's extra white, I should say it's extra mayo. Like somebody does something that's just white,
Okay,
white as
bro.
heck, I just be like, yo, that's extra mayo, right, yo? Like I was on the phone today, talking to somebody, and I used the word like shindig. Oh no, I used snafu. I was like, sorry for the snafu, sir. I was like, and I talked like my name was Brad, and then it was like, shout out my homie Brad though. He's black, so I feel bad. I use Brad. Let's say this Connor. I was talking like it was Connor on the phone, and then the way I was talking, I was just like, yeah, that was extra mayo. So from now on, when something's white, I'm gonna be like, bro, that's extra mayo.
Like,
You extra mayo for that.
you extra bold for the fact that man said, when I say something's extra white, like, did y'all see that meme when it was like, black people need to go, was it white people there? I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. I love those.
I think it's funny how me and Cam always end up in these situations where some white things are happening. White people are whitening. You know what I'm saying?
Being mayo-y.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
is-
being manly. And like me
y'all
and him
is-
just so happen to just lock eyes and be like, "Did you just see?" Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, bro, the Halloween party was hilarious. The Halloween party, some girl was talking about something. Do we tell the business on the air like that? I don't know them people. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Bruh, we were sitting there on the couch. First of all, Fred was sitting on the opposite couch of me. But we ended up together after what this girl said, because she was talking about how her, at the holidays or something like that, her aunt gets so drunk she tries to kiss her sister's husband. Bruh. When she said that, everybody on the couch with me just looked at her like, okay. I looked over at Fred. Fred looked over at me.
I can't
and
look
we
you
both
directly
just,
in the face and listen.
I hollered, and next thing I knew, I was ah! And by the time I opened my eyes, Fred was on top of me, bro, because he was just dying, bro. We were just like, yo, this is wild. She did not just say that. That was so mayo, bro.
And everybody was just like, oh, you guys, what's so funny? I'm looking like, how do y'all?
I'm like, how do you understand it? That's the most funny thing. I mean, they knew it was weird, but they didn't understand from our angle. Like, we just sitting up here being black on black. And it just made no sense. I was just like, she really just said that?
Like,
just said it. Unprovoked.
So,
Anyway.
all right. To wind this down, I got one question for y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's it like to be in love, bro? What is that like
that's
for
deep.
y'all?
So are we? Is this satire or are you real? I need to know because I want to know how to approach this right
because
now.
he got to go home or something.
He like, I got my truthful answer. Like, I got
That's
the
funny.
one where I've been waiting. I've been waiting to cut into this. All right.
No, you wanna jump in since you?
Nah, vet.
You wanna
Right,
you wanna
I got
go so I can gauge how honest we gonna be on this one?
That's what he's saying, right? That's what he's saying.
No.
I'm just trying to make sure I outdo you. That's really
That's fine. That's fine.
Yo.
What it's like to be in love. So it's
Butterflies.
It's a journey, bro. It's like a roller coaster, bro. It's a roller coaster. You start at the dating phase, which is like the puppy dog stage and everything else, because you're on your way to the top, right? Everything is like the anticipation.
Do you know what you're doing right now?
Hey,
You are quoting the matrimony from Wale's.
No,
Bro, no,
that's for wedding though. That's for when you notice you're getting married. So
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what Jerry Seinfeld says before that, bro. Getting in love is like a roller coaster. Getting married, engaged is like a roller coaster.
Right, when you get engaged is like a roller coaster. I don't necessarily.
No,
that.
Fred, I'm telling you, you don't realize this because you love that album just as much as I love that album. But you were verbatim spitting that.
Fine, let me go a different route with it, okay?
can I tell y'all this? You know when y'all were describing how y'all dodge bullets, y'all make love sound like Jaws, man. It's like I gotta avoid the deep waters at all times. What?
And I'm sorry to call you out on that, but it just was
No,
like I was sitting
it's
hearing
fine.
you, and I was just like, because I was thinking about that song at the same time, and was just like, yo, you're just saying what he says.
No, okay, so all right, I can get a different answer, right? It's a journey, bro. It's a journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has its ups and downs, and that's the last.
Because it's
that-
like
that's
a
the
roller
that's the-
coaster.
No, I was about to say that. That's the last reference. I'm gonna make any type of thing for the roller coaster type of deal, right?
Because it's
but no.
up and down.
It's right. It's up and down because what you got to realize is y'all both growing, right? That's how a relationship should be.
Right.
That y'all both consistently, constantly growing, right? And if that's how it's gonna go, then obviously some things in the beginning of the relationship ain't gonna be the same at whatever point that you're at currently within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got different mindsets and everything else like that. So for me personally, my relationship, we're gonna be in year 12 now. So that's 12 years of growing. That's 12 years of sitting there having different mindsets, different tastes, different likes. Like, oh, well, I thought that you liked this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did back in 2015. It's almost 2022 now. Like, that's not what I like anymore. That's not where I'm at mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it goes to what the Bible says that love is, which is, it's patient and it's kind, because you got to have that.
It's commitment. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because 12 years? But like 12? I've had a dog for like 7 years. 6. Like,
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. I'm not gonna tell you it's easy because it's not easy at all.
I feel like I'm having one of the moments where like people like they get to talking about their kids, and then it's always the person with no kids would be like, yeah, I love my dog.
You know.
But I don't want to take up too much of time though, yo. So Cam, what about you?
I mean, bro, like it's dope to me. I mean, I'm definitely like in the newer element of it, but I think I had a unique situation of actually being like really close to this person for the last like 4 years. So it's like there's also that like, yeah, sure, there's something cupcakey phase about this part right now, just because there's a lot of excitement about where we're headed and stuff like that, but like me and her at a friend level had already gone through we love being friends, this is great, and then you get on my nerves, and like you frustrate me, and you just did that thing that really pisses me off, like going through that and stuff like that. So I'm really grateful for that part of it, because I'm getting to enjoy this chapter of our relationship a lot, and I love the fact that like what does it feel like? I mean, like I get to choose. Like I had the privilege to choose her every day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like to choose to love her, to choose to like think about her. Like I get it's a privilege to be able to like be like, man, like I just catch myself some days like you sitting at work, just be like, man, like today kind of sucks, but at the end of the day I'm gonna see her, and that's gonna be and that's gonna be great, right? And that's gonna be wonderful no matter what it looks like, and I can even like think about all the ways it's gonna be and then get to it, and it's not what I thought it was gonna be, but it was still better than anything else could have been. You know what I mean? Like, there's, I think that's the greatest. I've been in a lot of relationships. I think the cool thing is that like I genuinely know that like there's nobody like I'd rather be with, and I don't have no doubt about that. I'm not confused about that. And like you, because I think sometimes people get themselves in these positions that are just like, I know for me at least when I used to date, it was like, man, I don't even know like who else is out there for me. I gotta write it out with this one. And it's like, bro, to be in a position of like, nah, like I get to like choose. I'm choosing like, and I get to be with her like that, and like that's exciting. Like that's awesome. Like I get to check in with, like I get to talk to her every day. You know what I mean? I get to like FaceTime dumb late, talk about absolutely nothing, just look at each other on FaceTime. Just like, yo, this is, And so I'm just excited, bro. Like I love it, and there's something like, I don't say it makes you whole. And that's something that people get confused about. Like I don't think it makes you whole when you have that other person. It just makes life a little more sweeter because you have somebody to share it with. But it don't make you whole though. And if everything is making you whole, then that's not the right way to be about it. That it's like it's just got to be that like that enjoyment of having somebody to walk it with. That's just a pleasure, and that's what I would say it is.
Did that answer your question?
We can cut out what I'm about to say. I literally watched him sit over there and plot how he was going to outdo it.
Nah, yeah.
He did.
I'm joking.
No. Because what you said, because what you said though is deep though. Because like, no, that's who you get the privilege to choose, and then at the end of the day, no matter what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get to come back to that.
Yeah.
And that's deep and that's dope, and that's something that I already know.
Yeah.
But to actually put in the work, because sometimes like you just got to put it into actual words and say it, and like even though you already know it, like it's deeper when you say it.
And I said like the sweetest thing I got to recently do was like we had a couple of days where it was just not fun. Like we were just having a tough time. It was not fun. But then like day 4, we good. Because we left all the day 1, 2, and 3 behind us. And day 4 was like day 1, 2, and 3 never happened, right? And there'll be times where that's a lot harder to do than other times like that. But it's like the hard work on one end to be able to be on the other side, like the happier side. I mean, the sun always comes back up. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Even though it feels dark, the sun always comes back up.
And what's crazy, I like literally, my bad to end it.
Sure.
But I got to sit there and watch him go like this, look up and search his brain. I watched him search his brain, and I'm like, he really looking in his heart to answer this question. Like, all right, man.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That's genuine, bro. Like, and that's dope.
That's love right there.
It is. Because, like...
the aromas in here. Man, you smell it? Like, love.
And that's dope, bro. Because, like, because everybody's, like, relationship and stuff, it starts off, like, differently. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew your current girlfriend or whatnot for, like, the past 4 years, right?
Yeah.
For the past 4 years, and then y'all finally got together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my girlfriend were friends for 3 months, maybe 4 months, before we started going together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we got together in high school.
Yeah.
Y'all got together after college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's two completely different things. Nothing.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
No, absolutely.
It's not bad, but I'm just saying like it's two completely different things, but it's beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely. And so phases of life will look more like what you were talking about too. But I think that there's something to the fact that like we're given this idea of what love is, and it has to look like that, or else it's not right. And I'm like, and I've realized this has shown me that like, yo, there is no right way. It's your way. It's really your way, G. Like, and that's what I'm like. That's why I said it the way I did. Like outdoing, but it's just like, yo, like what is my way of articulating that? Because like I haven't had this experience the way like I've told girls I love them before, but I didn't feel the way I feel about this. So how do you articulate it now? Like what does it really look like when it's pure and at its finest and what it actually is? And that's how I feel about it. That's what it was.
And that's that real. And that's the thing. Like I said, like I sat up there, like when I asked and you was like, when Fred was speaking, it was like, and then I'm looking, I'm like, man, he really searching. Like he really looking inwardly to answer this question.
Trying to find words to define that is hard.
Man,
it is.
Man, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it remind me of this dude, man. It's this poet. Y'all gotta listen to. His name is Shihan.
Okay.
Man,
I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, man.
It's one of my favorites.
Man, you don't want to introduce me to him. Talking like you forgot about that. But that was the one. He was like, oh, man, I want to love like, and then he get to going like that. Like I'm like, man, what's that like?
I feel like I know which one you're talking about. That poem.
Man, you got to check it out.
Yeah, bro. I think there's something cool about like, it's like for me that like there's this like after doing all of the dating that I did like that, this assurance of like no matter how mad I get about certain things or how disappointed I get about certain things, like I ain't looking nowhere else. You know what I mean? It's just like dog, like dang, yesterday sucked, but I ain't checking my DMs. Like I'm not checking her story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not checking. I'm like, all right, well, how we gonna make it better today?
And that's beautiful too, because like the thing is like in relationships, especially nowadays, bro, it's easy to hit, a bump, be like, all right, yo, this ain't really that.
Yeah.
I'm finna go somewhere else. You go do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. This ain't work out.
Yeah.
Like the hardest thing to do is to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like to fight, you know what I'm saying, with your significant other, because like that's just it's argument stuff that's gonna happen. But I'm talking about like to fight for the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To like look past yourself and be like, all right, what can I do to make sure that I give this relationship the best chance, the best, you know what I'm saying, the setup possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that in turn, you know what I'm saying, it speaks to what your relationship means to you.
Yeah.
Because some people, they, like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, they get into a bump in the road, they get into one argument or something, and it's just like, yo, I can't deal with you, you crazy, like all this other stuff. It's like, bro, like you ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't invested nothing. Y'all just had like one argument that y'all probably gonna forget about by next week.
Right.
And y'all ready to call it quits already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? So like,
let's play the play.
Yeah. Fire,
hey. Hey, man.
Hey, bro, you gonna get yours one day, bro.
I ain't tripping. Hey, look.
No.
Hey,
look me my eye. You gonna get, son. You gonna get yours someday.
Hey, look. If it never happens, I'm stuck.
Bro, listen. We're not gonna speak like that. We're gonna speak into existence.
I
can't wait.
I ain't trying to manifest nothing. No. When it happened, it happened.
Right.
If it happened. Other than that, I'm cool.
Hey, I hear you though. Because if it's not, you don't want to have this. Like it's
like it's cool. It's like because guess what? Like I've had the opportunity. Though the opportunity may have been fumbled, it was there. So it was like, what is it? What they say? Them old folks used to say, it's better to have loved and lost than not to have loved at all.
All right. Fair enough.
That's fair enough.
Come on, man. The aroma's in here, though.
In here.
I'm just saying, though, when it does happen, like, I got receipts of just all of the stuff that he's been talking, like, yo, I can't wait. I can't wait till the wedding.
I'm cutting up at y'all wedding, bro. I'm talking, not to him. He know.
I'm cool with it.
I'm just saying, like, every wedding that I go to from here on, I'm cutting up, bro. That's my whole plan. That's been my whole plan all along. because me and him got this ongoing debate, and she know. She was like, "You not?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." Oh man, I'm standing up because this nigga. He said at my funeral, he was like, "Oh, he's like, I'm coming." I'm trying to get kicked out your funeral. Oh, and so when I'm going in, bro.
That's hilarious.
What I got stories.
We all got stories.
I got stories. So I'm be like, man, hey, I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to dance with people, family members. I ain't trying to bed them. I ain't on that. But I'm definitely trying to cut up. Like, why was he dancing with my great grandma? Hey, Granny was cutting loose.
You trying to be unforgettable.
What?
You trying to be unforgettable.
Man,
I respect that. I respect that.
Every wedding picture.
Yeah, bro.
Like, can we find one without Darius in it?
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, I'm here.
So with a sweatsuit, the velour sweatsuit.
I'll be here. We got to edit this out because I don't want people to know. See, then they're going to be prepared. They're going to be like, you Darius. You the one that's going to cut up at the wedding. I'm like,
no, this stuff's going to be some editing. It's fine, though.
Yeah.
Because some stuff don't flow better. Some slower stuff. So, it's cool.
So let me ask you this. This is my last question.
Okay. You
So,
said that last time, but okay.
Yeah, for sure. I did.
Yeah,
I did. Thank you
okay.
for calling me on
Okay.
that. You got to hold me accountable.
That's okay.
I appreciate
That's
it.
okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm back. I'm happy you back, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro.
Hey, so let me say this. What is the one, not that this is the only piece that y'all significant other has, but what is the one piece that she has that completes y'all? Well, not complete. No. That's the one. Let me rephrase it. What's the one piece that you lack that she has?
I trust people real easy.
Mm-hmm.
She does not. Now she's not a pessimistic like I wouldn't call her a negative person by any means like that, right? But I think when it comes down to it, I'm willing to give a lot of myself to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I've gotten better at it recently like that, but she's somebody who definitely would easily be like, you know what? I don't know that you should think reconsider that relationship. Is that beneficial to you and that person, or are they just gonna burn you out, right? Because there are just some relationships out there that you just pour into, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. But there is a difference between relationships you just pour into and relationships that drain you, right? So
that's wisdom.
I think that's the stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like she shoots honest. She shoots honest and advocates for people when they're not being advocated for. And I think that's something that I also like respect really respect from her like that, and also know that like it's something that benefits me. And then I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, honestly, the last thing I'll say is just like organized, right? Like I'm a here thinker. I think I'm everywhere with my thoughts and like that. And she's easy with the whole breakdown and being like, okay, well let's like what's the plan though? Like how do we bring it down to the floor level? And so, you know, it keeps me grounded in a lot of like what I'm trying to achieve and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll say those things. Yeah.
When you got valuables, you hold on to them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. For me, it's easy. She cares. Let me say
Start over.
No. Yo, that was great.
No, she cares, bro. She cares, and like, it's not to say that I'm not a caring person, because I am.
That's true.
Right. And it's not. I'm not saying necessarily. I'll put it like this, right? When it comes to people and whatnot, like I'm cool with that. Like I care. I can show that I'm caring and everything else like that. Outside of that, I like to think of a lot of things as, bruh, none of this matters. This is irrelevant to whatever it's going on. It's not gonna matter 5 minutes from now. It's not gonna matter 10 minutes from now. Like, who cares, right? But she cares. So by her caring, like, she sets up, for one, another point of view, which I never had. I used to be Mr. IGNF. You remember that. You're not familiar with that. We'll talk about it off air. But, like, with that, with her caring comes a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it helps me be more structured with things. It helps me be more responsible with things, because now I care. Because now, like, she cares. And if she cares and she points it out to me, then it's obvious that I gotta make sure that that's important to me, because she cares about it. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll be like, all right, well, I really don't care about, if, what I'm saying, like, I don't care about food being left out on the stove. Not all night, but like if me and her we eating, what I'm saying, in the living room, there's food on the stove or whatnot, we watching a TV show, like immediately after the TV show is done before the next one starts, or Netflix rolls it over to the next one, like she'll go in the kitchen, and it's not her always doing it, right? So I don't want to make it seem like she's the one that's always like.
We know you.
I know that, but I'm saying it for the audience, right? But but
I do not make her clean the house.
I'm not trying to make it seem like that, but no, like she'll go into the kitchen and make sure everything's put away into the fridge and all the other stuff. And me personally, like I don't care because like I don't see the problem with it if it's just gonna be out for like another hour or two or not. Like before we go to bed, it's gonna get put in the fridge. That's how I look at it. Her was like, no, it needs to go into the fridge now. Which in turn helps me to become more of a do it now instead of doing it later kind of person.
So practicality.
Exactly. And that helps me because like I'm a person that I'll put stuff off. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with laziness. I got a problem with procrastination. I'm not going to hold you. But with her caring, I'm not going to say that it's erased all of that, but it's helped to combat that to where the point where it's not where it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So now when I sit up there and I know I'm about to crash and go to sleep, I remember in my head, well, I got, this plate which can go in the sink, or I can wash it. Or I got like some ketchup and mustard, even though it can sit out here on the table, I need to go put this in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure everything is put where it needs to be in this place before I go to bed. And before we started living together, stuff like that, bro, I didn't care about none of that. So yeah, like that, like I said, like she cares, bro. Like it's so simple and it's short and sweet and to the point, but it's so much depth up underneath that. There's so many roots up underneath that one little plant that connects to a whole bunch of things.
For sure. All right, man, I'm done with my questioning, man. All right, man.
I appreciate the question.
I hope y'all see it. If not, I know the audience is, so I ain't even tripping.
Yeah, no, G.
For sure. I like that, bro. Yo, we ain't did this in a while, and I just miss this. I miss the laughing, the deep conversations. I miss it all, bro. I miss y'all. Like, word, for real. Yeah. Oh, let me put this out there for the fans, listeners, viewers, all that good jazz. Yo, I want to say I appreciate y'all for listening to this podcast, because last year I made a tweet on this day last year when Spotify did their whole thing of like, having podcasts or whatnot most listened to by a person and like all this other stuff. And I made a goal. I told myself that I know it's going to be some hard work, but I want next year for this pod to be in that conversation. I don't care if it's a lot of people or it's only a few people, just to see it. People post about it, be like, yo, what's your most listened podcast this whole year? And a few people's podcasts that I know of that they showed was this. It could be more, sure, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope. And that's just Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you and shout out to y'all, because listen, we try our best to put on, quality episodes, quality content for y'all. We work hard on this thing, and just to see that y'all rocking with us and to see that it's your most listened to podcast, because there's a lot of podcasts you can listen to. There's a gazillion podcasts by a gazillion people that got more money and like studios on like mics, all this, got the celebrity guests, all of those type of things. But for us to be in some of y'all's like top 5 or the top 1, whatever, like, we appreciate that.
For sure. Thank you. Because it's the substance that matters.
That's for sure. Because we ain't no clickbait podcast.
That's for sure.
There's been a gazillion things we could have talked about and walked in here about current events. Because there's been a lot of current event things that have happened since we've all been together in one room.
Absolutely.
That's true. But you know what I do miss? I miss that Malcolm and Marie episode, bro. I miss that. Oh man, it's an amalgamation of people. I tried to use that word, it ain't fit. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, bro. Thank y'all. Like I listen. Thank y'all, the listeners, the viewers, the fans. I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, cause like I said, like I miss y'all, especially us being, you know what I'm saying, one unit. It's been a minute for us to come back. Like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
That's how it's supposed to be.
For sure.
That episode got me in trouble, man.
So one last question, right?
Mm.
So that episode, that Malcolm Marie episode, got you in trouble.
Yeah.
Word. Has the episode gotten you in trouble, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe not necessarily in trouble, but like people was like, "Yo, you really said that?" Like anything?
Oh, I don't think so yet.
Ain't nobody ever commented on that Cotton episode.
Yo, that's a good. That made the greatest hits though, didn't it? Did that make the final? It should have if it did.
Because that was genius.
That was hilarious.
It was crazy. I think I'm probably gonna do another one just like for the end of the year.
We might need to drop a snippet of that.
We gonna get in trouble.
That was so funny, bro.
Oh man, that's gonna start a fire.
Take us out.
You got anything else for us, Darius?
Man, no, man, it feel good to be home, dog.
It's good to have you back home, bro. You got anything for us, Cam, bro?
Nah, you go ahead and take it on, big dog.
Word. So this has been another episode of Reset the Vibe podcast. We'll be back with you next week. As always, take care of one another. Be kind with another one. Be kind to one another. As always, love.